Like, yo, did they give you a t-shirt? Did they give you a necklace? Did they give you a hat? Did they give you anything? Is it nothing? My bad, that shit was hilarious. Start this next video, I just want to remind y'all, if you want exclusive content, if you want to hear the new music, if you want to see the new merchandise first, hit us up on Patreon. It's available to our patrons first. I also want to ask y'all to hit us up in the comments section. All constructive criticism is greatly appreciated as we become better as a brand. It's Battle Rap Trap. We got the streets. It's 4 in the morning. I'm thinking about money. I need it. I want it. I can't. Shout out to the trappers. We are back lit. It's D.I. the Henny Man, Battle Rap Trap, and we definitely got the streets. All right, so check this out. This past weekend, King of the Dot had World Domination 8. It is to my belief that King of the Dot thought the Battle Rap Trap wasn't going to touch on this situation. You feel me? Guess what? It's Henny, we here, and we gonna talk about it. Shout out Spiff, you know what I mean? All that. So let's get into it. First of all, I want y'all to follow my man Vegetable God 19 on Twitter. He is the person who specifically hit me up and said, nah, Henny, we need that, bro. We need that breakdown. We need that recap. We need that trap recap. So guess what? He's the specific reason why I am doing this recap. Because he hit me in my Twitter inbox. And yes, I do reply to the trappers. Y'all are our family. So just understand, I am only doing this recap because my man at Vegetable God 19 on Twitter hit me up and said, bro, we need this. You know what I mean? No shot to King of the Dot or anything. I do think that they lacked with the promotion of this event, which didn't build a lot of excitement. And in the climate of battle rap right now, it's an event every 2 weeks from, you know what I mean, from RBE, URL, King of the Dot, Bullpen. It's a lot of pay-per-views and a lot of money being spent on battle rap. So, you know what I mean, somebody got to get the short end of the stick. I ordered the Decade event. I didn't order World Domination 8. I think that they didn't build the excitement for World Domination 8. Outside of Charron and A.Ward, which had hype around it and lived up to the hype. The rest of the card didn't have any promotion at all. But let's get into the actual event because it was a dope event. You know what I mean? I just hope King of the Dot, I'm still waiting for them to bring that feel back. I'm waiting for them to bring the feel back. You know what I mean? But I do want to say the Steel Yard, it was in London. It was in London. The first champion, the first King of the Dot champion belt fight in London, so that's big. And I really enjoyed the London crowd. I really liked the Steel Yard as a battle rap venue. It's crazy because King of the Dot did an event there and URL did an event there. And you can tell very easy. I think this might, I don't know if this is the first time this happened as far as them doing events in the same venue. As I know it's the first time it's been so close together. You can literally tell the different crowds of people that URL brings out and then King of the Dot brings out. Even in London, it's crazy. But the venue itself, and that's no shot to either because I think it's great that everybody can, you know, find what they like, what they prefer, what their preference is, and, you know, spend their money on that and invest in that. You know what I mean? Show they support that way. So, anyway, still y'all super dope. London, super dope. Shout out to UK. Shout out to the whole UK battle rap scene. Matter of fact, one of the homies sent me a video that they was in, a battle that they was in. I want to kick it to that real quick.
Genesis, Mo knows a potent poet's pen's precise point of poisoning is poised to kill you once it punctures your soul. You hear that? It's the Grim Reaper talking.
Okay, so that was the homie AJ Ra or Ash Ra. I don't want to pronounce it wrong, homie. So you maybe could get in the comments and let people know. But I am going to put the link in the description box. What I want to see is UK battle rap start to, you know, get more popping in America. But I want the more street scene of UK battle rap to get popping in America. Of course, we know about the shotties and the this and the that. The guys who have been popping, I want the niggas that look like me to get, you know, some dark-skinned niggas from over there. I would like to see some PGs or some GZs go over there, you know what I mean, and having an actual event over there, that would be fire, man. Instead of just taking our thing to them and putting a couple of their people on one of our cards, let's give them a PG or a GZ card and give some of their battlers the chance to blow on the American scene. You know what I mean? I think that would be fire. Hopefully that comes in the future. Anyway, let's get on with this event, man. Now, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. The way I watched this was in order of interest for me personally. You know what I mean? As far as the battles go, I watched it in a specific order of which battle interested me because I watched it on the VOD so I could do that. You know what I mean? Shout out to the VOD, Avocado and them, of course, put that thing together. Kotd versus Bobby Rex. Let's get into it. I have never seen Bobby Rex before, so I don't know what to expect from him going into watching this battle. I seen Disaster say he's one of his favorites out the UK, but Bobby's first. Like I said, I never seen him before, but I can tell this guy likes to fight. He had a solid first, not a lot of punches, but a lot of talking about punching motherfuckers though. You know what I mean? You feel me? I really love his sarcasm and his American accent is hilarious, but he didn't give me a lot to go on in the first. You know what I mean? It seemed a little not prepared, not prepped. More power to him though. Kotd first. Of course, I've seen Kotd, and the thing I like the most about Kotd is his voice. It's kind of like animated. I feel like he could do voice work for like the cartoon joints and shit. It's really unique. You know what I mean? And in the battle rap scene it works. It don't seem like no cartoon character rapping at you, but the dude's voice is like real unique. You know what I mean? So, like I said, Bobby Rex seems like the type that likes to fight. It's crazy because Kotd came in and he just went in there. It's Bobby Rex, and you like to fight, and you beat your kids. You beat your kids, and you built like an office desk. The whole shit was just hilarious. You know what I mean? It was way better rapping, way more poised, angles, don't flop personals, which was hilarious. You know what I mean? Kotd got the first pretty clear. Bobby second, he had more funny shit, and he called Kotd homotional. Actually, I think that's a word I made up, but he said Kotd is emotional over hoes, so from now on, I'm calling that homotional. He called the man homotional. You know what I mean? Anyway, he also calls him a cop, but it's a very beatable round, though. Like, at the end of the day, Kotd came in with the second. He opens with a rebuttal that wrapped up Bobby's whole second. Just like that. He also coming with more funny shit. Just like, you know, Bobby was funny too, but Kotd's is more potent. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying him more. He's getting it off cleaner. I'd say they should have brought more bars, but I think that's what King of the Dot likes. You know what I'm saying? I like that Here Lies Bobby, Tombstone, Casket, Here Lies Bobby, and the crowd didn't really go crazy. Like, that was a fire bar to me. It's just that's just how they, you know, they give it up at the King of the Dot crowd. Even in London, they preferred, it seems to me, they prefer jokes over bars. The jokes are getting reaction. Bars like that, Here Lies Bobby, Tombstone, oh my God, dog, what? Here Lies Bobby, Tombstone, Casket, Here Lies Bobby. That was crazy. You know what I mean? I don't know. URL would have went crazy for that. I'm not trying to keep on bringing up URL in the KOTD recap, but I love that line right there. It is what it is. He had a teeth angle, and he won easily. He won the second round. All right, Bobby's third. At this point, Bobby, stop joking, bro. You getting your ass whipped. You know what I mean? Stop laughing and start fighting back, please. He didn't fight back very well. He just got more into the talk about fighting. It started to seem real repetitive. He wasn't getting it off clean. Like, his whole battle was sloppy any motherfucking way. I like the guy, and I think that he has mad potential, and I'm pretty sure I could find a battle where he performed better than this, but it's not this battle. Bobby third was just okay. Kotd's third. Don't be mad because your dad is anti your mother. Come on, dog. Don't be mad because your dad is anti your mother. That is too crazy to me. The way that you rap is like you hate rapping. These are quotables to me. I like these. I mean, more sarcasm, more bars, more personals about him being broken, homeless. You know what I mean? All with that veteran poise. Kotd with the easy 30, man. I mean, There's nothing to talk about for real. I like Kotd. Kotd is and should definitely remain a Kotd staple. He gives them exactly what they ask for, what they want. He comes up there, he gives them mostly jokes, but he also has bars. You know what I mean? He has sarcasm, he's poised. Shout out to Kotd. 30. Arsenal versus Soul. Okay, this is not my first time seeing Soul. I saw Soul versus Gemini. I saw Soul versus Ilmac. Soul is a beast. Soul is a beast. I like him. I like his, of course, everybody know I like the multi-flow and all of that. He has all of these capabilities. I would say he's dangerous. All right, so Soul's first. He came in first. He say the VOD, this is the thing. The VOD started in the middle of Soul's first. I don't want to say, I don't know if it was like towards the, anyway, it's, the VOD started during Soul's first. So, I don't know how much of his first I missed, but I'm going to just go into it anyway. You know what I mean? By the time it started, he was already cooking. He was already, like, intense. Like, he was saying some shit that I missed. I'm mad I missed it. He was attacking Art's whole career, saying he stopped giving a fuck a long time ago. You know what I mean? He had a fire rematch angle talking about how, basically, Art won this battle, but then lost the rematch. Won this battle, but then lost the rematch. Won this battle. He gave 3 examples. So, you know what I mean? When people open your eyes to new angles like that, it's fire to me. It's fire to me because it's like, oh, shit, I never noticed that. Wow. And it was true. All right, so then he flipped his confidence from your consciousness. I really like that. Even starting mid-round, his first was heavy. It was heavy. It was not something that was going to be easily beaten. Arts comes in the first. He opens with some decent lines. You know what I mean? Filler compared to what we've been seeing, you know what I mean, in the twerking Geechee battle, though. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. He said the whole URL fuck Soul's bitch. Damn. Damn. You want me to get you some ice? I don't know what to say to that, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? As well as himself, Avocado. It's a lot of people that fuck Soul's bitch, apparently. But it is what it is. He continues. He says, basically, how about this? I'll give you one quote that wraps up Arce's whole first. I don't even respect you enough to watch your battles. It had that feel to it. It had that feel like, nigga, I'm going to come up here and give you arse, but you're not getting this whole arse, though. You're not getting this whole thing. You don't motivate me enough for the whole arse. That's kind of the feel I got from it. I give Soul round 1, you know what I mean, fairly easy because he had way more substance, you know. Anyway, Soul second, he came in with the jokes now. Soul second, he came in with the jokes now. Then he got into a mean multi-flow, sounded real good, but only a few lines was actually memorable. He had he had a Naruto line, Samurai Jack line. He had an angle where he was like, you started at the top, now you're here. No wonder you keep dissing Drake. I like that, you know what I mean? Shout out to him, you know what I mean? Shout out to Drizzy and all that, but was it enough? I don't know. Let's go on to our second round. He opens up with a Soul for Real scheme. My love, do you ever dream of? Y'all know that shit, man. Candy Rain, nigga. Candy Rain, nigga. Man, y'all don't know, man. Fuck y'all. Nah, but listen. Y'all niggas, Nick. Oh, y'all niggas don't sing? Oh, y'all niggas don't sing? Oh, y'all niggas don't sing? Y'all don't sing in the shower? Oh, y'all don't sing to your girl? Oh, y'all don't sing to your baby? Y'all don't sing to your babies? Man, sing to your babies, man. Love your children, man. Stop playing. So he opens up with the Soul for Real line, then he goes into some more soul flips. I think all of this would have hit harder in America. Then he say, nigga, nigga, nigga. You wish you could say nigga like me. That's classic art shit right there. It's hilarious. You know what I mean? He goes into the struggle talk. I loved it. You know what I mean? Then he said he hit him with 2 miggity max and point him crisscross. I loved it. Arch got the second, man. I think this was Arch's best round of the battle. Personally, very, very good shit from Arch in the second. Soul's third. He said, you promised us fire and never delivered like Ja Rule. Woo! I flipped this fucking table over, so stop playing. Niggas know I do it. Niggas know I will do it, nigga. Anyway, I think that was the bar of the battle. I heard Arsenal say, niggas got to stop talking on the mic, because now I know for a fact Arsenal thinks that's the bar of the battle too, because I heard him say it. That's the bar of the battle. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I like the honesty, but save that for after the battle. I had already thought that Arsenal didn't bleach my opinion. As soon as he said it, I said, yo, that's the most fire bar I heard so far. Anyway, Soul cooks to open the third, bar after bar. Personals about Arse Girl now, you know what I mean, or ex-girl, or whatever it is. I hope it's his ex-girl, Mystique, or whatever the fuck he said her name is. I don't know, but she might be a hoe, bro. I don't know. You don't know. These niggas go back and forth about each other's girl. These niggas must be Facebook friends or something. I don't know how they know each other's business like this. It's crazy. Fire third from Soul. I think this was Soul's best round. So anyway, Ars goes into his third. It's like, this is the thing. Arsenal does these things. It's a couple of veterans that have these little things. I'm not trying to give keys away, but as a blogger, I feel like, you know, it's my job to point out things that I notice. Ars, Goods, Clips, they have these veteran moves that they do. Okay, so Soul bust Ars ass in the third, and now it's Ars' turn to rap. Ars is like, okay, well, I don't know if my round is good enough or not, but let me do certain mannerisms. He takes off his jacket, like, I'm about to fuck this boy up. Then he start moving his dreads. I know I got a bald head with a hat on, so I don't know why I'm doing this shit. But that's what Ars did, you know what I mean? And the crowd was like, whoa, shit, he about to rap, yeah, man. Like, you know, it gets him excited. That's veteran shit, you know what I mean? Because Soul just had a powerful round. It's like he got to do something to swing the momentum back. But he starts off, of course, he shows us some crazy rhyming abilities. Thing about Ars, when it comes to just rapping, just pure rapping, he flows effortlessly. It's easy for him. It's nothing. But after a super nice build up, the jacket off, the head shake, the flow, he just ended this motherfucking round. It was it. That was it. Soul 2-1. That was it. You know what I mean? Good battle. Good battle. Not a bad battle. I think it was better than Caustic and Bobby Rex, so we moving in the right direction. You know what I mean? Ill Mac versus Shocks the Rebel. Okay, Shocks goes up first. He chose to go first. Now, Shocks, I never seen him. He's a rather big guy. His accent is very, very heavy, but he cooking. You know what I mean? He said rum nitty treatment. Back-to-back punches until my hand seizes up. Woo! Crazy. Rum nitty treatment, back-to-back punches till my hand seizes. I ain't gonna do the gang sign, cause I don't bang, you feel me? But the line was fire though, you feel me? Bring up one good point and she shoving it down your throat. Woo! 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 That was crazy. That was crazy. He also implied that Ill Mac is a racist. And it was very funny, but he isn't at all. I know Ill Mac isn't a racist, because that's my guy. You know what I mean? Ruin your day, gang. Shout out Avo. The thing about Shocks, he's saying some decent shit. He just seems to lack confidence. I've never seen him before, so I don't know if this is normal behavior for him. But he seems to lack confidence either in what he's saying or in the fact that he maybe it's a memorization thing. Because when I see that, it's one of two things. Either the person is like intimidated or they not prepped the way they should be. Ill Mac first, he came in with an opening rebuttal. It didn't hit for real. He had a kind of a slow start. You know what I mean? He had some bars, of course, and a lot of flow. But it was nothing heavy bar-wise, though, at all. But then when he got into, he going out like a bitch cross-dresser, godhead of a lost era, and like way more, and it all led to, it was all a flow leading to, that was a multi-flow for my dog Bender. Man, I can't lie, that off top, just that right there, I love passionate shit. That edged the first for me to Ill Mac, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, that was Shock's best round, so it was kind of downhill from there. Shock's second, ironic, a midget looking down on people, but I guess you just like to be little. I was fire, you know what I mean, super fire, funny early in the second, but then he paused or slipped or as he said it, hold on. I think that's a new battle rap thing, because the way he did it, my man XP said it was the cleanest choke ever, because he just was like, hold on. And then he came back like 10 seconds later like he got it. You know what I mean? And the crowd didn't lose it or nothing. They didn't boo him or nothing. So it was a clean choke. It was a hold on. He gave him a hold on real quick. It is what it is. He tried to get it back, but he was very unimpressive in the second. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Illmac second, his nonchalantness. No, that's not a word. Fuck it. I made up 2 words at this point. Homotional and nonchalantness, because the word is nonchalance, but that sounds weird, so fuck it. Okay, the Don't Flop title shit was hilarious. He told the man, you the Don't Flop champion. Did you get a trophy, a chain, a t-shirt? Nothing? The whole angle had me literally laughing out loud, man. Hey, man, get the nigga a shirt or something, please. Get the nigga a hat that say Don't Flop. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Get the nigga some swimming trunks that say Don't Flop, something. Get the nigga something, man. Come on, It got ugly, man. Make less noise in the British scene than my... Oh, man. He told that man, you make less noise in the British scene than Mr. Bean. I love Mr. Bean lines. I don't give a fuck, man. When I was young, my grandmother used to watch Mr. Bean on the PBS channel before the movies and all that. So Mr. Bean has a special place in my heart, man. I love that shit. You know what I mean? So that was fire. Illmac 2-0, easy so far. Shocks in the third. He completely blows it, man. I mean, it's really no other nice way to put this. He completely blows the third. He fake try to get it back, but listen, it's too late, bro. Illmac and God forgive you, but I do not, man. He made me want to turn the fucking battle off. Shocks, get your shit together, especially if you're a champion of any league. This was not a champion-like performance. This was my first time seeing you, and every battle rapper got to think about shit like that. Sometimes it's a person's first time seeing you, and you do not want to let them down. You do not want this to represent you as a battler. This should not represent Shocks the Rebel as a battle rapper. It was a bad performance. His third, get out of here. My man Vada would say throw it in rice. My man Damn I'm Wild would say nigga go to the barn. My niggas at Battle Rap Trap would say shut the fuck up. It's lit though. Illmac's third. It was a 30 before he even started, because you already know Illmac, if nothing else, he's very consistent. You know what I mean? But as my man Black say, I still got to do my due diligence. And wow, his opening rebuttal speaks to exactly how I felt. You know what I mean? He basically said Shocks was choking on purpose so we wouldn't watch the other round, watch Illmac's round. And I was damn close to turning the shit off before Illmac rapped. I swear I was, but I knew I had to do this for y'all, for the trappers, so I didn't turn it off. So Illmac, you was right, bro. You know what I mean? Then he goes into his written, and he displayed that flow that's impeccable. This is my show, your rounds are intermissions between. He said, this is my show, your rounds are intermissions between them. That's like as disrespectful as you could get without saying, nigga, I shoot you. Yo, that's crazy. As a rapper, if a nigga say that to me, I'm popping him. Shout out to Illmac. That's my motherfucking man. Illmac with the clean 30, man. Easy 30. A.Ward versus Charron. It's time to light a motherfucking J. A.Ward versus Charron is the battle of the night easily. A.Ward versus Charron did live up to the hype. I see people saying A.Ward versus Charron is the best battle of 2019. I would actually have to sit down and think about that, but it's definitely top 3, top 5 battles of 2019. I want to shout out to both of these guys before I even get into it. It was a fire fucking battle. It was a very debatable battle, and for that reason, we just go ahead and try to break it down. A.Ward's first. He chooses to go first, and then Charron was like, nah, I want to go first. So Organic was like, well, we gonna flip the coin to see who go first. And then they flipped the coin, and A.Ward won. So A.Ward was like, I want to go first. So it was like a round circle thing. A.Ward ended up going first anyway. He came in angling, wilding out angle, of course. He had a bar like to be successful. It was a 6'9" bar, and then he was like, to be successful, my opponents don't have to be 6 foot, 7 foot. We don't believe in Corey guns, man. The way A.Ward sets his shit up is pretty fucking amazing. A.Ward very quick on his feet, adjusting bars, throwing in the train lines. That was crazy. A train gets to steal yard, so the train went by. He threw in the train yard. Jump. It was a fire first from A.Ward. Charron's first. He comes in with an opening rebuttal. I always lose to white people. Pat Stay, Caustic, 100 bullets. That was hilarious to me. It's funny because 100 bullets is black. At least his skin is black. That nigga dark as me. So that was hilarious to me. He also had a joint, you know, because A.Ward is a Christian. He had a joint. Luckily, Jesus wasn't white. Bird box. I make you look at me while I'm killing you. Woo! Listen, I don't care what y'all say. I know niggas ain't feeling bird box lines like that and all that, and I'm not either, right? But see, this is the thing. I can appreciate when somebody flips it and makes it their own. Look at me while I'm killing you. It's Charron's shit. So when he say bird box, I make you look at me while I'm killing you. It hits for me. It hits for me. I think that was fire. I think that was a full-on table flipper. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You getting washed before your title match. You head Ice Passport. Crazy. We all know the story behind that. He flipped Soulja Boy's Drake and said, A.Ward. That was fire. I enjoyed it. Yeah. I'm going to just keep it real. This might be my favorite Charron round ever for real. You know what I mean? Like, just me. He even had a Dexter line, and I'm on season 6. Shout out my nigga Dexter. You know what I mean?
It's all in the knife work. It's skillful, no wasted motion. Killer had experience. Every stroke hit a major artery. Or at least came close.
You getting goddamn hard on there, Morgan?
So Charron, in my personal opinion, got round 1. He said he even ended it so strong. I mean, it was kind of like when he wrote round 1, he just sat back and was like, whew, I did that shit, boy. I did that. I did that. Charron did that. Billy Pistols did that. His last lines was, I'd rather you take my life before you take my spot. Motherfucker! Man, go, Charron. Go, nigga. I liked it. I loved it, man. I want more of it. A.Ward second. He comes out barring, scheming. It was almost as if to say, motherfucker, who? Who you talking to? You know what I mean? He's discrediting Charron's current event bars. He came straight in like, yo, those current event bars are trash, bro. That's a veteran move. He basically, you know, telling he's saying it to Charron, but he's talking to the crowd. So he's basically saying any more current event bars he has, fuck them jumps. You know what I mean? I like that. He had a K-Shine turn of a cheek line. Another train goes by while he's saying a word. I can't remember what the word was. But he threw it into a rebuttal and was like, soon as I said, look at God. He hit him with a look at God. Anytime you hit a nigga with a look at God, boom, it hits. I'm a Christian. I'm a God-fearing man. He made fun of Charron's battle posture. He was saying the nigga don't. He was on this Ricky Bobby, what do I do with my hands? You say that this is something. Well, this is something. And this is something. And this is something. You know what I mean? So I thought that was hilarious. Another good-ass round from A.Ward. Charron second. 2 semi-rebuttals off top. Neither one of them really landed, but they weren't whack. He had a blasphemous line. I don't really fuck with blasphemy. I call this one God because it's imaginary. Charron's going to hell. But it was a fire line. Charron just going to hell. That's all I'm saying. I took out the URL. You don't even have 3 W's. Like I said, that cockiness right there is why I wanted Charron to lose. But, I mean, it's battle rap, though. I think that's Charron's smack killer angle is is basically part of his character. I don't think that he hates URL or nothing, but he takes jabs at URL so motherfucking much. I just want to see this nigga get his ass whooped by a URL nigga. Not like how K-Shine did. I'm talking about like just stand up there and, you know what I mean? Yeah, see one of them niggas bark on him. On URL though. I want him to go to URL on a big URL stage, not a Summer Madness Day 2 versus Shotgun Suge, a real motherfucking URL card, go up there in front of that whole crowd and talk that shit and see what happens. You know what I mean? Anyway, I took out the URL. You don't even have 3 W's. He makes fun of the Four Horsemen's group chat. That shit was hilarious. That Mac 11 bar was even better because you didn't curse. That shit was fucking hilarious. Good round, but A.Ward got the second though. 1-1 going into the third. A.Ward comes in the third, crazy wordplay, and he has a good way of demeaning his opponents, like I said, in his bars and in his mannerisms, and especially in his side talk. So, like little shit, talking about the current event bars, he kept attacking that in different ways throughout the battle. You know what I mean? He says trash a lot. I mean, like, to him, like, trash must, for A.Ward, trash replaces words like bullshit, fuck shit, ass, shoobity-doo-wop. You know what I mean? What Eminem say, fuck shit ass bitch, cunt, shoobity-doo-wop. All of that shit is trash to A.Ward. He just rolls all of that up and writes trash on it. You know what I mean? A.Ward hits the angle Charron doesn't have a top 30 battle on Kotd, which is, like I said, these are angles when you I like angles like this because they take a little bit more time. These are called new angles. I love new angles. You know what I mean? You can always talk about Charron on Wildin' Out or talk about Charron getting slapped, but to do your research and see Charron doesn't have any battles in the top 30 viewed on Kotd, that takes a little bit of research. I can always appreciate new angles. Now everybody after you is going to want to say that to Charron. He talked about how Charron is so thirsty to battle URL battlers and how basically he'll carry a Kotd card even though he's supposed to be one of the faces of the league to go battle a black person and a URL battler. He also talked about how Charron went to Catholic school, which makes that blasphemy look a little shaky, baby. You know what I mean? Still with clever ass lines. You know what I mean? He goes down he goes down his own Kotd resume and kind of hits Charron with a "where were you" feel to it. Very passionate. He's so passionate he losing his damn voice. He was losing it the whole battle, but especially in the third, started to sound like he was going through puberty again. But it was a real strong closing from A.Ward. I enjoyed this shit. You know what I mean? I enjoyed 3 strong rounds from A.Ward. Charron's third, he comes in with an amazing rebuttal where he's just pointing out people on stage basically and saying who they are and what they did. And then he gets the oxymoron and he landed a Russian American Trump bar. It was crazy. I mean, I don't know how the fuck Charron comes up with that shit on the spot. That's why he's a perfect fit for Wildin' Out though. Then he goes into an angle about A.Ward using Christianity for profit. A.Ward, is you doing that, boy? Is you doing that? Is you using God for money? He said it's supposed to be God is good all the time, not God is good, $sign. Ah. I'm coming home. That was crazy. He had a your wedding was funded by battle rap angle, which is a new angle. So I like new angles, but I didn't get what was corny about that. Like, he was kind of making fun of him about that, but I think that's dope as shit. I know Dre Dennis paid for his wedding off battle rap. I think that's fire. Battle rap paying for anything to me is fire because, nigga, some people don't get paid to fucking rap. But, you know what I mean? It was an angle. Some people liked it. It landed in the building. Anyway, all in all, very, very, very good battle. I will say it's one of my favorite Kotd matches in a minute. It comes down to the third. I'm going to even call it debatable. My favorite Charron probably ever, especially in the first round and even in the third. He was impressive. Debatable battle. I edged A.Ward 2-1 second and third. But I appreciate Charron, and I came out of this battle liking Charron a little bit more if he comes with that type of feel. He didn't feel as corny. But see, that's the thing. When Charron goes against people like us, he comes off as corny. So maybe he needs to just embrace who he is over there at KOTD. Over at KOTD, he looked like a fucking superstar, dog. Like, he looked like, you know, Pat Stay. Like, he looked like him and Pat Stay, and unfortunately Disaster said fuck them. But them, for me, them the three faces of KOTD. Like, the faces. The faces. When you think KOTD, you think these three. They have three completely different styles. You know what I mean? They are the faces of KOTD for me personally. And I would like to see that version of Charron come back in wilding out off season or whatever. I see you pulling up in nice ass motherfucking vehicles and all that shit, Charron. Just stop, take a break, come over here and get some of this battle rap money every once in a while. Salute to you, B. A.Ward 2-1. The title match, Head Ice. Y'all niggas made me so bad, dude. Ooh, they always want to fuck with it. This wasn't no motherfucking title match. This wasn't no title match. This was bullshit is what this was, man. I'm gonna just keep it fucking real. I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm angry. I don't even want to talk about this shit. Chilla first. He comes right in attacking Ice's passport situation, of course. Couldn't protect the face on his passport, but y'all chose him to. Couldn't protect the face on his passport, but y'all let him be the face of the league? Woo! I loved it. You know what I mean? He had to do that off top. Then he put a hood on with Ice passport on it and a duck picture of it. You know what I mean? And it didn't hit at all. It was supposed to make like hella noise probably at home. He was probably talking to his boy like, yo, when I put this hoodie on, dog, they gonna go crazy. I think he didn't consider the lighting and the depth of how far, you know, people didn't even know. He just, basically all they saw was him put on a hoodie for real. So it was like, the fuck? Is he cold? Anyway, of course he punching and scheming, but it's nothing super heavy though considering who he is. He is that guy. You know what I mean? He did a marketable bar. I do want to point out, I said something very similar to A.Ward, and I know Chilla didn't take that from me, but I've also heard marketable lines since then, and it's like, my problem is sometimes it's not even about if you stole the line from somebody, it's about, yo, this line is kind of played. Let's just go ahead and get this the fuck about a battle rap. Somebody already said it. No need to flip it my way and prove that I can say it better. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. It was for Chilla Jones, it felt like lazy writing. It is what it is, though. It was a decent first from Chilla, but like I said, it felt like lazy writing for him. If you raise the bar this high, don't get mad when I point out that you ain't touched that motherfucker in a title match. Ice's first, he came out making fun of how Chilla rap. You know what I mean? And, you know, Ice not really punching, but he barking on him. I enjoy it, of course. He make his op seem like a little-ass boy. I mean, like, and I think that's kind of part of battling. You kind of, listen up, little nigga. You know what I mean? That you kind of got a little nigga to nigga. You know what I mean? It was a brief pause from Ice. He should have hold on it. You know what I mean? But he didn't. He hit on, if I swing on you more than once, his feet follow. I just get a visual of a nigga getting knocked the fuck out. Meet the kingpin with no drug charges. I gave Ice the first, man. It's debatable, but I expected more from both. You know what I mean? It makes me feel like London wasn't really right for this specific match. It's either that or maybe they should have catered to the London crowd off top. You know what I mean? Maybe. I don't know. But the first left a lot to be desired off top. I just didn't feel. I was like, oh, shit. This is about to be a letdown. Chilla comes in a second, and he actually comes in catering to the London crowd. So, you know what I mean? My thoughts after the first were consistent, and I guess Chilla knew that in his writing. He catering to the London crowd, and he's getting some of his biggest reactions, period. You know what I mean? So, now he angling on Ice's choices, a lot of name flips, and I control everything. Well, I control ice. I'm Sub-Zero. Yeah, I love that line, but it's another line. It's a Sub-Zero line. We've heard Sub-Zero lines to Ice before, but I'm going to let that line rock because it's a flip on Ice's slogan. Same way I gave Charron credit for the Bird Box, look at me while I'm killing you. He's flipping Ice's slogan, I control everything. Well, I control ice, I'm Sub-Zero. I like that. You know what I mean? Eliminating half ice, eliminating half Ice T, I'm Arnold Palmer. You know what I mean? Bow, I'm putting head through the door, I'm Jack Nicholson. Now, we've heard Jack Nicholson lines, Arnold Palmer lines, Sub-Zero lines. We've heard all of these lines before. I like them, and I'm giving him credit for them. But Chilla is one of the most creative writers in battle rap. I expect more from him. I expect groundbreaking lyricism and concepts from him. Not recycled. It's lazy writing from Chilla. I expect more, bro. I expect more. I need more. I need more from you, bro. It's a good round from Chilla, but it's just he could have done better. Ice is second. Ice comes out talking about how people try to play him with his opponent choices and all that. Then he has another slight choke. This one was a little worse, though, because he showed his frustration like, damn, man, fucking mad I choked him. Ice! You know what I mean? Then he picks back up. He said he got trust issues. I got trust issues. So you gotta make your wife suck my dick before I fuck with you. That's fire, dog. Like, I'm not making no new friends no more unless they wife suck my dick. That's just the rule. Ice told me that, and now that's the rule. Ice is saying some fire shit, but it's almost like he's rushing through it because he don't want to forget it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's at the tip of his tongue, and if he don't say it right, it's going to turn into a stumble. You know what I mean? I can't give Ice the second. It's way too many pauses, way too many slips. It's 1-1 going into the third. But for two respective veterans, man, the battle was just lackluster thus far. Ice even shows his frustration after he's done. Like I said, it's okay. Anyway, going into the third, Chilla's third, he attacking why Ice is even a champ. You know what I mean? Then he's talking about all the non-title matches, saying that Ice had a lot of losses with Big K and what's that big nigga name? I can't even remember the big nigga name. He battled him on Massacre. He's had a shady cipher scheme. That was fire. Now, this is the Chilla I know with the shady cipher scheme. He cooking. It's the most potent round of the battle thus far. He took a shot at Lux. He took a shot at Passwords. He took a shot at Four Horsemen. He took a shot at Black China. Now, he didn't take a shot at Black China, but he took a lot of shots. Now, this was Chilla's best round, and for me, Chilla should have had 3 of these rounds at least. This isn't Chilla's best round in his battle career, but it's his best round in this battle, and I needed at least 3 of these to feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Anyway, Ice is third. Ice is always gonna have presence, but it's just not a clean performance from him, man. He repeating lines and running it back to try to, you know, like I said in the first, he was trying to say it fast so he wouldn't forget it. Now it's like he mess up and repeat too much of the line just to try to get to a certain part. He had a Chilla gonna be waking up in the arms of Danger Mother. I don't know why he said that. It's kind of dark, but rest in peace, Danger Mother. Rest in peace, Auntie. Danger family is his father and my father is frat brother, so that's, you know what I mean? That's family nonetheless. I'm sure Ice ain't mean nothing by it, but it was like, oh, that hurt a little bit. I felt that personally because I know her or whatever. But he said, chill, better chill, or be froze forever. His last picture is him trying to hold his hoes together. Ah! Nigga, that would have been a table flipper if it was a cleaner performance. You know what I mean? By the time by the time the kids get the punch, the prom is over. He's referring to how slow Chilla punches. He said by the time the kids get the punch, the prom is over. But pretty much, it was a sloppy performance. I expected way more from Head Ice. Head Ice is the OG of this shit, especially the street niggas. Like, we look to Ice like, Hayes is hurt. Hayes heard it was a sloppy performance and don't even want to look at the whole battle because he fucks with Ice that much. You know what I mean? I called it Chilla 2-1, but I expected way more. I enjoyed a lot of Ice's quotables. I enjoyed more. but his performance was so sloppy, I couldn't give him this battle. Even at the end, I heard him and Chilla talking, and he was like, good shit, you know what I mean? The only thing that fucked me up or bother me is the pauses. So he was definitely bothered by it. You know what I mean? It's not like he's proud of it. I would hope Chilla, I don't know if it was because he was battling Ice. Maybe he doesn't think Ice's pen is as potent or scary as some of his other opponents. But his writing just wasn't up to par for him to be Chilla Jones. You know what I mean? So I expect more. I saw a tweet implying that Kotd was basically, even though Chilla won, was basically going to have some type of tournament and crown a new champion, I guess, just to revitalize the whole champion thing, the champion and King of the Dot thing. They said Chilla was down to enter into it himself. I think that's fire. I think that's humble. I think that's him knowing that it wasn't the best battle. It wasn't the best match, and we needed more from it, and he's willing to show and prove. Shout out to Chilla. Shout out to Head Ice. Head Ice was the first black champion of King of the Dot. I think that's fire. He had a decent run. I enjoyed Head Ice on King of the Dot more outside of his champion run than his champion run. And I think that eventually the champion of King of the Dot shit kind of just started to weigh on him to the point where it's almost like in this battle, he didn't even seem to super give a fuck. But the battle of the night for this event, World Domination 8, was clearly Charron and A.Ward. I'll give the performer of the night to Ilmac. Ilmac was motherfucking amazing. We need to start seeing Ilmac being mentioned more and on bigger cards versus bigger names. At the end of the day, Ilmac is one of the best lyricists in this shit. No question, no doubt, point blank period. Shout out to the whole Ruin Your Day staff, Avocado, of course, for the whole pay-per-view video on demand shit. Shout out to Kotd for another event. I still want to see y'all get back to, you know, that thing though. Maybe I need to usher in some newer talent. You know what I mean? A.Ward seems to be a new staple over there. Maybe you know what I mean? I appreciate y'all giving him a Charron. You see what he did with it. So maybe he's the type of person y'all need to push. I don't know. Sit down with the team. Maybe I need to bring Lush One back. I don't know, man. I don't know. We need to do something at Kotd because I don't want Kotd to disappear. I want Kotd to be reborn, and I like that side of battle rap. Anyway, hey, listen. This is Battle Rap Trap, and we got the streets. Make sure y'all check the motherfucking description box. We got the Patreon link in there with all types of exclusive shit. We got the website dropping very soon with the merch. You know what I mean? Listen, we got a lot going on, man. Y'all just stick with us, though. It's Henny, man. I'm working, man. Battle Rap Trap. We got the streets.
It's 4 in the morning, I'm thinking about money. I need it, I want it, I can't even sleep. Yeah. I know. I don't know why, but I am. Mama been telling me all my life. My mama say I never listen, I'm stuck on my vision. I got a mission, it pay in full, way more than this. My older brothers and couple cousins used to run kitchens. I learned the business, I went and got it, I had to get it. A couple bags turned into 4, turned into more. Money kept coming, but when it don't, that's when it go. The lights wasn't always on, the water pretty cold. Me and my brother shared shoes, we hated sharing clothes. If I wanna, I'ma do it, especially if it's cash involved. If it's in the way, then a nigga gotta move it, especially if it's cash involved. I don't give a fuck about a nigga or a bitch, I say it a lot cause I mean it shit. All the bitch get is the dick, niggas don't get knocked. I told my mama don't cry, things will be alright. One day she won't have to work, house paid for. My grandma died in 95, she was kinda blind. She see my every move now. For a long time I ain't had nothing, it was was all in my mind. I'ma do whatever it take not to see mama cry. I be working long nights that 8 turns into tomorrow. So I roll fat J's just to smoke away sorrows and the pain. When it rains like prize, who to blame?